for me, wearing my pair like 4 or 5 times already, I'm not a huge fan of it. What is up, Diverse family? We have a highly requested video in a comparison with the original 1985 Chicago ones and the newly released Jordan 1 Lost and Found Chicago's. Let's get right into it. All right, so let's get into the collars of the shoe, which I think is the most noticeable thing on the new Lost and Found pairs. You can see they did a super crackled right here, you know, trying to get inspiration from the 1985 pairs. But in my opinion, they might have exaggerated too much a little bit on it. I mean, I get the crackled, some pairs get cracked like this, but we can see it's not all over the shoe. Some parts would have been cool, some hints of it, but I mean, it still looks cool. They haven't really done this in a pair, made it look aged like this. I think it's the first one they did it on, so pretty cool from the Jordan brand team to do that on this pair specifically. Chicago's classic colorway, you can't go wrong with it. Now let's go into the tags. One thing I did notice on the 85s, as we can see, they have the size tag right there, and then if you guys don't know, the last 3 letters right there, that's a factory. So these came from the TY1 factory. From my opinion, I heard the TY1s and the THs are the best factory. So as you guys know, I had a DS Chicago 1 in here, unworn and everything like that, but the collars were super like crunchy. With this TY1 pair that's been worn and like in way worse condition, they're still super flexible, no sign of cracking whatsoever. But yeah, we're going back to the size thing right here. They didn't do it with the new Lost and Founds. They actually still have the size tag inside here, just like they're the other Jordan releases. So I don't know, some people say they were supposed to go more for a 94 Jordan 1 look instead of the 85s, but who knows, we don't really know. Let's get into the swoosh too. I noticed on the Lost and Founds they did a bigger swoosh. You compare it to your other Jordan 1s, it's a lot thicker right here. We can see they try to go for the 85 look. In my opinion, one of the best swooshes on the Jordan 1 highs. Classic, super noticeable. It's still not as big as the 85, but they definitely try to make it bigger. Now the leather cracking. So a lot of people are not liking the leather cracking on the Lost and Founds. In my opinion, for me, wearing my pair like 4 or 5 times already, I'm not a huge fan of it, like so far. I mean, yeah, it's a cool colorway and it's a classic colorway, but man, this stuff is hard to take care of. Like if you clean this stuff, like water gets in the cracks and the cracks become way more noticeable, like black. As we can see, I guess they try to go for the look on the 1985s. This pair doesn't have the crackled leather, but we do have a pair. Tino, bring me it. Oh, you can't reach out. We have a pair in here that the leather is kind of cracking and it gets hard. I guess that's what they try to go for with the new Lost and Founds. I mean, it's a cool idea, but wearability, they're not gonna wear out and last that long, in my opinion, as far as appearance.
You think that's why like there was mold on the shoe? Maybe,
yeah. I don't know how the whole mold thing is going on. Maybe because of the cracks and what they use, whatever material they use to make that appearance. But yeah, it's kind of crazy how some pairs are becoming with mold. So yeah, as we can see, this is a base size one. We can see all the little cracks right here. It's not super identical, but I mean, we get the point and the idea of what they try to do. I'm sure this will look like this once it's all worn out and stuff like that. Now the laces, I noticed with the laces, these black ones right here versus on the 85s, they actually did a pretty good job on these. I'm a huge fan of the 85 lace. If you haven't seen them, you'll notice them in person. What would you call it, like the netting on them? It's a lot thicker. I feel like they got that down with these pretty good too, and it's not like your average Jordan 1 lace. Now the bottoms, let's see that the bottoms we see with the Lost and Founds, they went with an aged look, which in my opinion is super cool, but I haven't seen this look on a pair of 85s. As we can see, I mean, this is worn, but even the DS pair I had never really got ashy. But I've seen ashy pairs on the 1994 Chicago's. A lot of DS pairs are super ashy, so
like that was like my first time seeing like the ashy look, like even on the freaking
the DS pair.
Did it have it?
But I've seen DS 1994 pairs and those get super ashy like this. So like I said, I don't know if Jordan team went for an 85 look or a 94 look. A lot of people are spectating that it's a 94 Jordan 1 look and that they're saving a 1985 look for an anniversary. But like I said, who really knows?
When we were at Kobe's, what did people usually say?
They thought the other one was the DS one was a 94. Some people were guessing 94, but then again, they probably just weren't thinking I had an actual DS 1985 in hand. So when we told them about it, they were all shocked and couldn't believe it, because I mean, you don't really see those pairs in them, you know. Let's get into the shape. So I did notice the Lost and Found pair, the shape is a little different from your average Jordan 1, like as far as this sticking out. I noticed the 1985s have that too, like they get super thin right here, then right here they start sticking out. It's a little noticeable to me. Get slimmer right in here too. The bottoms seem a little pretty identical as far as getting slim right here, and then they pop out. Not as slim as the 85s, but it's definitely a different shape from your average Jordan 1 release. Another thing on these Lost and Founds, I mean, like I said, it's a classic color, you can't go wrong with it, but the shade of red on these is not that popping. Like the 2015 pair, in my opinion, is still a lot better. The red just pops out more. This is more like a dual red, and obviously trying to compare it to 1985s, I don't know, I think this red even pops up more, and this is
it's a little more vibrant.
More vibrant, it's super worn. Like, yeah, I don't know. Who knows what kind of color they went for right here, but it might be the leather quality, because it does look like it gets some marks and like, I don't know, it seems different. This leather quality seems different than your average Jordan 1 as well. So my opinion, this red vibrant 2015 Chicago's like type of style is my favorite, because they pop out more. These are a little bit too dull for me. Like hopefully when you get these wet, they don't mess up or like get even darker, because that'd be kind of whack.
But we should show them this, how you were talking about the cracks.
Oh yeah, so look, I mean, this is a GS, but this one looks freaking like some of y'all iPhone screens. This is ridiculous. Look at that many cracks.
That is crazy.
That's kind of not too appealing. Like, I get it, it's cool, but this one doesn't even have, I don't even have cracks. This is cool, like this is not too over exaggerated. But this one looks like it's freaking from a desert.
The Death Valley Desert right here.
Now let's get into the insoles. This is my first time taking them out, and honestly, these are like super upgraded insoles from your regular Jordan 1 release. These are nice, pretty foamy. The material, this like felt right here, super nice and soft. And then I took out the 1985 insole, and man, it's still not even comparable to the 1995 insole. This is still a lot more top tier quality. Just the thickness of it compared to this new stuff is, I mean, we all know that Jordan Brand kind of does things a lot cheaper, but back then, man, this insole is like top tier.
It's like Tempur-Pedic in a way.
Look at this. Forms in your foot nicely right here.
Got the nice arc.
Yeah, it feels a lot better too compared to this one. Now let's get into the lost and found box. We don't have an original box anymore from the 1985 pair. As you guys know, we sold it on eBay. So, but yeah, well, let's get into here. So from what I've seen, like, we don't know the true story on the lost and found pairs, but I've seen a post of someone that found a pair of 1985 Chicago's with a similar receipt that these came with from like an original release from a mom and pop shop that Nike used to release to. And the thing with these Nike Jordan 1 boxed lids, if you guys don't know, it's supposed to be like a replacement lid from back in the day. So back in the day, most of these mom and pop shops, if they didn't have the original lid to the Jordan 1 box, they'll just throw one of these orange ones on it.
Dang,
so that's
why they did
this. Yeah, that's why they did this. And as you guys know already too, the sales receipt, our original pair that we had in here, the DS pair, had a sales tag from Foot Locker, I believe. So even the pair that I'll show you guys, we'll pull up a picture on it from Reddit, where that guy thinks Nike took the idea from his whole post because they went crazy. But his pair had the original sales tags and the original like look-alike receipt, like the one that came with these lost and founds. So yeah, I mean, those are the comparisons that we noticed. So let us know what you guys think. If you guys saw anything different, and what do you guys think they're trying to copy? What year you guys think, in your opinion, they're trying to copy? You think they went with the 85s, the 94s? They probably put them both together into one. Who knows?
And if they did them right.
And if they did them right, yeah. What do you guys think? Is this the best Chicago besides the original one so far, or are you guys still rocking with the 2015s, 2013s, or the 1994s? Let us know down below, see what you guys think. All right, so that wraps it up for today's comparison video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also, if you guys like these type of videos, comment down below which shoe you guys want to see next in comparison to, and if you guys seen any differences that we didn't see or catch with any other Jordan releases back then that they probably try to do these with, let us know down below. As always, we appreciate all the support, and make sure you guys are subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any future videos, and we appreciate the continued support.
But did you know we have a website? You can get these on the website, www.DiverseSole.com. You can buy it, get it shipped, or get it picked up.
Diverse family, remember, be different, be you, stay diverse.